Pakuwento naman po ng konti dito sa preparasyon na ginagawa ninyo at ng
Mhm.
iba po pong kasama sa inyong team, no? For instance,
Well,
how does your typical day go? Ilang oras
well
siyang
kami
ginugugol ninyo sa pagre-review, sa pag-aaral, sa pagbabrush up ng
medyo
kaalaman nyo sa
medyo na
batas?
medyo natatawa kami sa mga sarili namin, 'no, kasi little by little biglang naglalabasan na yung mga marker, nagkakabilihan ng libro, 'di ba? And then ultimately lahat may bag ng dala kasi ang daming reading materials. And that's why I said in some interviews, feeling ko bumalik ako sa review for the bar, 'no? Because we
Mm.
really need to review first and foremost the rules on evidence, trial technique, plus there's so many documentary evidence which we will be presenting before the impeachment court. Remember, Christian, we have 4 articles of impeachment, right? Yung tatlo
Mm.
doon, voluminous ang documentary exhibits. The unexplained wealth, the confidential fund, as well as the bribery.
Mm.
Napakarami ng documentary evidence. And that is why we're looking forward also na mag-set ang impeachment court ng date for pre-trial conference.
Na
So
meron yata.
yeah, we're hoping for that para makapagmarka kami ng ebidensya, makapag-submit kami ng list ng witnesses, list ng evidence, as well as the stipulations and admissions. Kasi this will be very helpful, Christian, in simplifying the trial
Yeah.
which will happen before the impeachment court. No? Yung mga dapat hindi na sana pagtatalunan sa trial, aayusin na lang dito sa pre-trial conference. Like for example, the admission of the existence of the video of the Vice President, pwedeng pagkasunduan na yan by stipulation and by admission so that
Mm.
hindi na siya magiging argument pagdating doon sa impeachment trial, no? So, you said parang meron, no? Pero wala pa kaming nare-receive actually na official notice, even the July 6, which is the tentative date daw for the start of the trial. Until now, Christian, wala pa kaming nare-receive na official notice. So, we hope to receive the notice soon for the pre-trial conference and the start of our trial, Christian.
Actually, ang dami uncertainties, no? Ito yung medyo weird dito sa impeachment trial na ito eh. We're not even sure whether next week si Alan Peter Cayetano pa rin yung presiding officer eh. Ang daming
Well,
uncertainties eh.
yeah, and that is why, Christian, ang focus talaga namin is on the presentation of the evidence regardless of kung sino ba ang nakatayong Senate President, regardless of kung sino ba ang mga nasa majority at nasa minority. This has to proceed, Christian, no? And as much as possible, we do not want to bother ourselves by the so many political noise around.
Mm.
This is a sacred and solemn constitutional process. Kaya we want to do this in a thorough way, no? Na maa-accomplish namin ang aming constitutional duty to the sovereign Filipino people.
Mm. Ibang mga miyembro ng House Prosecution Team, meron bang sa tingin yung kaba kahit papano? Don't take this the wrong way, no? Kasi all-star din naman yung House Prosecution Team. Nandiyan kayo, sina Chel Jokno, na hanggang ngayon, until recently practicing, pati naman kayo, di ba? This is just your second term. Tapos si Leila de Lima, extensive din talaga yung experience sa legal profession. Pero yung mga kalaban nyo, fresh na fresh eh. Talaga yun yung ginagawa
We know
nila eh.
that.
Day in and day out. And they
Yeah.
can be considered as an all-star team as well, defending the Vice President. So, kahit pa paano ba may konting ka ba? Not because kulang sa competence, but because we've not been doing this for a while.
You're correct. And we acknowledge that, no? Matagal ng panahon na hindi kami nagpa-practice, hindi kami humaharap sa court, hindi kami nagli-litigation. Sabi ko nga, it's been a while na kami nag-public service, we left litigation already, and that is why, during our preparation, kasama yung mock trial, Christian. Kailangan naming maramdaman ulit ang competence in appearing before the court and litigating, no? And that is why we're so thankful na nandyan si Kong Chel Jokno. Because indeed, he shares his expertise, he shares his wisdom, he shares his information for us to be able to have a feel again of how is it to appear before the impeachment trial or before appearing before the court, no? Yes, we acknowledge that na litigation lawyers lahat, ang defense lawyers ng presidente, ng vice president. But for us, Christian, no, we are looking forward na hindi masyadong magiging technical ito. Let us remember that this is sui generis. As a matter of fact, kaya yan binigay sa legislatura is because it is supposed to relax the rules on technicalities with the end in view of establishing the truth and determining the fitness or unfitness of the impeachable official in the process, no? Kasi Christian, lagi ko itong sinasabi during my opening statement eh. If this will be purely technicalities, sana sa judiciary binigay. Pero sa legislative binigay eh. Which is an acknowledgement that the technicalities should somehow be relaxed to pave way towards the determination of the truth, no? So we're looking forward to that na i-consider yon ng impeachment court. This is sui generis. This is not purely criminal. This is not purely civil. This is not purely administrative. This is not purely political. This is sui generis, a class on its own, a constitutional process where we are representing the sovereign Filipino people. In other words, Christian, substantive law must prevail over technicalities. That is to pave way towards ferreting out the truth.
Yun nga po. Tsaka kaya rin binigay yan sa Senado dahil sila yung representative ng mga tao, ng mga Pilipino.
Correct.
So, nandun
Correct.
talaga
And
yung...
And
ahead
not
po.
all senators are lawyers, di ba?
Yun yung
Ibig
next point ko.
sabihin, ibig sabihin, kung anong judgment talaga based on the parameter of our senator judges will be acceptable to the Filipino people. Kasi ito ang mandato ng ating konstitusyon, no? Ang ating mga senator judges, bagaman hindi sila lahat lawyers, we have faith on them na alam nila how to determine kung alin ang tama, kung alin ang mali, kung kailan dapat i-convict na at kung kailan dapat i-acquit.
Apa, buti binuksan nyo na. Yan ang next part na itatanong ko sa inyo. No? Kasi before, when I covered the previous impeachment proceedings noong 2012, napansin ko nadala yung mga tao doon sa teknikalidad. Dahil yung team of defense lawyers ni then Chief Justice Renato Corona, mga all-star, yun ang description sa kanila eh. Pero pagdating nila sa korte mismo, Senate as an impeachment court, they were not necessarily dealing with the set of senators that were all lawyers. Ngayon, looking back, no, ngayon 2026 fast forward, let's talk about the advantages as well as advantages of proving your case, prosecuting the vice president before a court whose senator judges are not all lawyers. Ano po yung advantages nun at saka disadvantages?
Regardless of the fact na hindi lahat lawyers ang ating mga senator judges, let us remember that this is a process where we appeal to their conscience, no? That they need to determine what is correct and incorrect, what is proper and improper, whether she should be convicted or acquitted, no? Again, this is an acknowledgement of the fact that this is not purely a criminal proceeding. This is not purely a civil proceeding. No? This is a sui generis, a class of its own, wherein for the purpose of determining judgment, the conscience of the senator judges will be considered. No? And by conscience, Christian, they must be able to think about the best interest of our nation.
Magjo-joke sana ako eh. Pero sige, sabihin ko na. Pero ang requirement dyan, dapat may konsensya, hindi po ba? At kung may konsensya, dapat well-formed yung conscience bago magamit yun. Anyway, lagi po natin nadidinig yan, pagbabasihan yung konsensya. Paano po yung actual application yan when it comes to appreciating the evidence? Kasi di ba kayo sa profession nyo po, meron kayong tinatawag na quantum of evidence. I understand dito sa Senate impeachment trial, hindi necessarily set in stone yan, hindi po ba?
That is correct. As a matter of fact, the Senate rules on impeachment is silent about the quantum of evidence in determining the guilt or innocence, whether she will be convicted or acquitted. No. In other words, Christian, the judgment will depend on the exclusive prerogative of the senator judges. No. But again, I wish to remind our beloved countrymen, no, that in addition to the impeachment court, in addition to the senator judges, our beloved countrymen is there. They will be judging us on how we will be standing our ground in as far as this impeachment process is concerned. Huhusgahan din nila tayo eh. Kaming mga prosecutors, kung paano namin ilalaban yung kaso. At ganun din ang mga senator judges kung sa kabila ng malalakas na ebidensya ay paano ba nila hahatulan ang ating vice presidente, no? Of course, they have the prerogative either to convict or to acquit the respondent vice president. But ultimately, the sovereign Filipino people will be watching and ultimately, they will be judged as well by our beloved countrymen.
Ano po pala yung posisyon nyo doon sa panukala na payagan ng online voting doon sa impeachment trial? Apparently, or it seems, this is an accommodation of, meant to accommodate Bato de la Rosa na itinuturing ngayon na isang pugante.
With your context about the proposal to allow electronic voting, no? I've said this before, hindi po ako pabor doon sapagkat this is a sacred and solemn constitutional process. And furthermore, the senator judges need to be personally present to witness the presentation of evidence, including the demeanor of the witnesses. They will not be able to judge whether the witness is telling the truth or otherwise if they will not be able to personally witness their demeanor, no? So if my position about the presentation of evidence is that personally present sila dapat, more so that during the casting of vote, dapat present din sila. Sabi ko, Christian, in one of my interviews, if the context of this question is about Senator Bato, no? Si Senator Bato, with all due respect sa kanya, nirisk niya yung sarili niya to be able to vote in the change of leadership. This time around, he has to show more courage in risking himself in order to discharge his constitutional duty in favor of the sovereign Filipino people.
May comment ako dun eh. Baka pag nirisk niya, diretso siya sa hig eh. Hindi pa rin siya makaboto.
But remember, Christian, that even during the change of leadership, may standing warrant of arrest na rin ang ICC. Wala ding TRO ang Supreme Court. So it is my humble submission that there is nothing different really in the situation when he voted during the change of leadership and the situation in attending the impeachment trial. Parehas may standing warrant of arrest ng ICC eh. Parehas walang TRO eh. Di ba? So what difference does it make between the voting during the change of leadership and this impeachment trial? There's no difference. So yung courage na nakita natin sa kanya, when he voted for the change of leadership, dapat makita din natin yun during this impeachment trial because this is more important. This is a constitutional duty in favor of our beloved countrymen. But that is with all due respect to Senator Bato.